Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 27 of Descant. I'm Eli.
I'm Noah.
Howdy do diddly.
Welcome to the episode,
I just
boyos.
hit my desk like 5 seconds in.
Already.
Sorry,
You're already in pain.
Going swimmingly. I want a fish.
Swimming. You want a fish?
Yeah, a pet fish.
Oh, you want a fish?
I want a fish.
Two fish.
Or fish. Or two fish. I'll fish. I've fished before. I should put a fish counter on the screen because I said fish like 40 times.
I've been fishing in Animal Crossing a lot.
Of course you have. My mom actually mentioned to me recently that she wanted to get her fishing license, and she asked me if I wanted to get it too. And I asked her, how does one get a fishing license? And she said you can just do it online. So I may be getting a fishing license, ladies and gentlemen.
Well done, brother. Well done. We've got ourselves a legal fisherman.
Well, not yet.
On the way to being legal fisherman.
I'm studying up, you know?
Yes, sir. Gotta get the badge.
Have you ever fished before?
I've been fishing, yes, but not my cup of tea, to be honest.
Not your cup of tea. Speaking of cup of tea, I've been watching British television recently, and I'm
sorry. British television, like comedy television, is so weird.
It's not comedy television though. It's a pretty serious show. It's called The End of the Effin' World.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah. It's so good. I finished it today. Well, it's on Netflix.
I know season 2 is out or coming out or whatever.
It's out.
I haven't seen Netflix. That yet.
There's since you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it, but there's this moment in the next to last episode that I like. As soon as it happened, I was like, okay, what are they going to do with the series now? Is the series just over? And then it revealed why it wasn't. But it was just like such a shock that it happened.
Yeah.
But then it was like...
I've seen the entire first season.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers, by the way. I don't want you to spoil this for me because I do want to watch it eventually. But I just want to say, have you seen both seasons?
I have.
Okay. At the end, spoilers, by the way, everybody. I just want to reiterate this. Spoilers for the end of the effing world.
Should I turn my game all the way up? Or, I mean, my gain all the way up and scream the word spoilers? I'm not going to do that. When
he gets shot or whatever at the end of the last episode.
Yeah.
Because Karina and I watched that show together. We were like, okay, so season 2, because they hadn't announced it yet. We were like, okay, so if season 2 happens, either 1, they missed, or can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Or 2, the show just continues without him, which I didn't see happening.
You don't want me to tell you?
No, I don't want you to tell me. I do want to find out on my own. Does the beginning of the series, does the beginning of the season just pick up right there?
Yeah.
I think somebody told me that already, but I'm intrigued to watch the next season because it's a really good show.
It is. I love it.
Like it's so dark.
It is.
But it's not a horror and it's not a thriller.
It's real.
Yeah. But it's like it's also very much fake at the same time. It's so hard to explain that show.
Yeah.
But it's such a good emotional show.
It's their relationship is so awkward too.
Yeah, and
it just adds a whole other level to it.
They are both wonderful actors.
They are
incredible actors.
I've never seen either one of them in anything else, but
neither have
I. Watching that show though, I think I finished it. I believe it was today. I think I watched the last like 3 episodes today. Also, that's the only show I think I've seen with that short of episodes. They're so short.
I don't remember how short they are.
They're like less than 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I feel like I remember them being long.
They're probably just no, they're not long at all. They're probably just 30 minutes and they have like a lot of commercials. Which I guess is how like The Office is, right?
Yeah, because The Office is like 17 minutes, I think, on average.
Yeah,
or something
that's
like
probably just what it is then. But watching that show gives me such a strong urge to just talk in a British or like Scottish or whatever accent for the rest of the day. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've actually improved my accents too, just because I have such a strong urge to do that.
Have you, how much of The Office have you actually seen?
I've seen season 1 and that's it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give it a chance. I know that season 1 is the worst one. I've been told by more than you.
I've been told that around season 3 is where you should really start. However,
so season 2 is crap too?
No. Some people think. I think the main consensus is that season 2 is where the show starts.
Dang.
Because as far as I know, the first season was basically just a really long pilot, you know?
Yeah, I definitely see that.
And then they were like, well, let's just make this the first season, and then let's make the second season. So, and you still get the entire story without watching the first season. Once you start watching the second season, you'll realize how, like, useless it is, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it really doesn't add anything. It's just there to introduce the characters, and
that's annoying, honestly.
Yeah, you find out who the characters are anyway. Like, you grow to love them anyway.
So you
also just prepare to get your heart broken. That's
really?
all I'm telling you.
So you've seen the whole series like multiple times, haven't you?
I've seen the whole series once. I don't think I could sit down and watch the whole thing again.
Okay. I thought you said multiple times.
No, but I have seen multiple episodes multiple times.
I got you, yeah.
At some point, I will probably end up watching the entire series again just because I watch it in pieces.
I'm just going to say, Michael's a douchebag, and Jim and Pam deserve each other.
Michael is definitely a douchebag.
Don't you tell me. So is Roy. Freaking Roy is stupid.
Roy has his moments later on. I will say that.
Positive moments?
He has his moments.
Alright. What is that sound?
Somebody's car is backfiring.
What?
I apologize, everybody. Some loud car just drove by.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Bro, the amount of people in our area with, like, really loud
vehicles.
Yeah. And, like, sports cars or trucks or whatever. I'm sorry, but having a big, fancy truck with all these modifications does not make you any more of a man than you were before. If anything, it probably makes you a little... No, okay. I'm not going to go that far.
maybe not that far.
Because, I mean, there's a few people with big trucks that I have some respect for. But, like, generally, come on.
Yeah.
Why? Why is it necessary?
Speaking of vehicles...
Take it away.
Everybody, I got a car. Round of applause. Woo! Thank you. And it's terrible. I woke up early this morning and got my tires changed. The two front tires were really old.
Did you get all four of them changed?
No, just the two front.
Did you get brand new tires?
No, I got used tires. However, they were like 30% used, so they were still really good.
Yeah. But cheaper.
Yeah, they were like a third of the price too. So
good lord.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I paid $75 for 2 tires, and usually they're
That's really good actually.
they're
I got
usually that or more individually.
I got a set of 4, which I drive a 2000 Ford Focus, if anyone was wondering. Crappy car, probably not as crappy as yours. I don't know.
No, yours is definitely better than mine.
But when I got mine, like, it had to have an entirely new
yours
motor.
is almost 10 years younger than mine.
Yeah. But it's also... What model is yours?
1991 Pontiac Bonneville. It's just cool to say.
Yeah,
it is not
really
cool
is.
to look at.
My car's name is Quicksilver, by the way.
My car's name is
for all you listening. Gramps. Who named your car, Noah?
I'm pretty sure it was Ben.
Dude.
Maybe it was Dalton.
It was me!
Remember. Oh, it was you?
Are you joking?
Yes, I'm joking.
Okay, you sounded really serious for a second.
Anyway, so I get my tires changed this morning just because the ones that came on it were not. They didn't have that much tread, and it was just they needed to be changed. So I wake up early, go in, get them changed, pay about $75. Everything's good. They do it incredibly quickly, and I leave and I go to work. On my break, I go out to my car just because I just got a car. I got this car yesterday, by the way.
You just go out on your break and just sit in it and eat lunch.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Because I was like, I have a car, and also I don't like.
Dude, I have a place to eat lunch now.
Yeah, and also I can hit my Juul in my car, and I can't hit my Juul at work. So,
oh, Julius.
So it's a win-win-win. Anyway, so I go out there, and I'm sitting in my car, and then one of my coworkers, who I love, he walks up, and he's like, "Hey, Noah, your right front is flat."
Oh.
And I was like, "What?"
That's a terrible way to find out, too.
Yeah. I walk out, and he's like, "Yeah, son, that's on the ground." And I go out, and sure enough, it is like as flat as a tire could be without the tire being off of the wheel.
Dang.
Like, it is like the wheel is touching the ground flat.
You know what I find kind of interesting, though? You said it was the front right tire?
Mm-hmm.
My front right tire, well, my old tire, what I was going to say earlier, I got a set of 4 tires for $300, which is, decent. Oh, yeah. Sorry, had a brain fart, y'all. Y'all. Around here, it's y'all state.
Dude,
we have a billboard in our town that says
don't geolocate us.
Should I wait, is that billboard still even up?
I have no idea, but it's so funny.
Is that worth cutting out? Like,
no, just leave that in, bro.
y'all state, baby.
Around here it's y'all state.
Anyway, you said it was your front right tire that was flat. On my old set of tires, my front right went flat on 2 different occasions. Like, I had it
That's
changed. And it happened again. So, front right tires, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Continue.
Anyway, so they, the people who changed my tires literally this morning, they came by and they pumped up my tire, and then they took my car back as I was at work. And then they fixed the tire. We found out what the problem was. Since I bought used tires, the tire, I just dropped my Juul. The tire had a hole in it previously, and they patched it. However, the patch job was not great, so that's why it leaked. However, they went back and redid the patch job, and then filled my tire up, and it was all good. And I didn't have to pay anything else because it was, it wasn't my fault. It was on them.
Oh, okay.
So that was really, really nice and wasn't stressful at all, and I was fine and not losing my mind at work.
How do you even patch a tire?
I have no idea, but I'm just glad that it's done. So then on my way home, I realized that my car is not driving properly, and I'm like, great, this is fun.
User error.
Yeah, it started to do the exact same thing that my old car was doing.
What was it?
Finnegan.
Finnegan.
Old Finn. And that car hit the dirt probably, 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
That was a
3.
while.
Yeah, because I think it was 2017.
Probably
so it's
3. Yeah, because that was when I like came over to your house probably the most.
Yeah. So I call my stepdad, who's really good with cars, and he tells me to come by. We check everything, and I'm incredibly stressed because I just bought this car, and it's literally bought it yesterday. Got it all organized yesterday. So we find out that the transmission fluid. So on the little stick that you put in the transmission fluid to see how much is in there, there's 4 little dots. All right. The bottom dot is the lowest that your transmission fluid should be. It was about 2 inches below that dot.
Oh,
Which is quite a bit.
low.
The amount of transmission fluid was barely showing up on the stick. My stepdad thought that it was empty because there was so little on the end of the stick. So what was happening with my car is one of the main things that happens when you have low transmission fluid.
Fluid.
Fluid. So what we're hoping is that I just have to buy $10 worth of transmission fluid and fill it up, and that I don't have to buy a $1,000 transmission.
Yeah, that's quite the difference.
And what we are assuming is that there might be a leak, because when my dad test drove it yesterday, or the day before yesterday, it was fine.
Okay.
So we're thinking that there was just enough in there for it to be fine when he test drove it. And then after he test drove it and after I drove it around town yesterday, it leaked out the rest.
I had a similar problem with my car, like, I think it was like last summer, which you probably remember this. Mine was leaking oil for a very long time.
I think I remember you telling me that, yeah.
And the thing you described about it being below a certain point, mine like stayed empty. I had to like funnel oil in it every week. It was, I probably don't even check my oil enough now because it's fixed and I don't have to worry about it as much. But holy crap, that was that was ridiculous.
You do have to make sure that you are checking your oil, though.
Yeah, I do need to check it soon, probably. But it's just nice not to have to do it every week, you know?
Yeah, every day.
Check my oil every day, put another, what is it?
3
liter
gallons in.
Are those like regular...
Quarts.
Quart, there you go, yeah.
But yeah, that was it's been a pretty stressful day for me, just because, all that was happening while I was at work. And, trying to work.
Trying to get some coin,
my car
dude.
is breaking. So, tomorrow morning, I have to wake up early, because I have to work tomorrow. Have to wake up early, go to Walmart, buy oil, transmission fluid, and an oil filter, and then go to work. And then this weekend, I'm going to my stepdad's, and he's going to help me change my oil, and we're going to try and fix my passenger side window.
What's wrong with it?
It does not work, even though the guy who sold me the car said that he fixed it.
Yeah, I remember you saying that in the group chat.
So what I'm assuming happened is he just took the door apart and then put it back together.
He took the Dora part?
Door apart.
Ha ha ha. Do Dora.
That's what we're kind of assuming happened. We don't think he ordered any motor or anything to fix it. We think he kind of just took a look at it and said, "Yep, there it is."
It'll work.
He got it to work once and said, "Oh, there it is."
That's a handyman, baby.
Then just closed the door. And like, I can get the window up. Like, I have to get out and then pull the window up a little bit, and then it'll go up. But it won't just go up on its own.
That's weird.
However, this car is also from 1991, so
Yeah.
it's not exactly
It's an
a
antique,
Bugatti.
baby. Bugatti.
A
don't even
Lambo?
I don't even know what a Bugatti looks like, to be honest.
Neither do I.
The only reason I know what a Lambo looks like is because I watch Mr. Beast.
I don't know what a Lambo looks like, and I watch Mr. Beast.
Bro, he gives those things away like hotcakes. Is that? I don't think that phrase works like that. But
I don't know.
It's okay.
Sometimes you just got to use phrases in the wrong context. You
Yes, sir. Absolutely. You mentioned you mentioned work, and the old movie theater opens back up tomorrow. As we're recording this, it's tomorrow. As this is being released, it will have been yesterday.
We're recording on Thursday again, boys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're
So
not the worst podcast hosts anymore. Recording the day before. We're recording 2 days before.
yeah, no, that's planning in advance, baby.
Yes, sir. Tell them about our topic for the episode. Nothing.
No, I have a little small idea up my sleeve, but I'm gonna wait just a couple minutes, or not a couple minutes.
At this rate, it doesn't even look like we're going to get to it. Also, this is going to be a shorter episode just because we're tired.
I am not tired, but I also don't have a lot of time. I'm vibing.
I'm vibing too. It's a good episode.
Yeah, I go back to work tomorrow, and we're required to wear a mask and gloves. And I don't know if I'm excited or nervous. I already have a full day of food cooked for tomorrow, so that's good. That's what I was doing before we filmed the podcast. I work very long days, so I just cook all my food the night before and go to the gym. It's pretty jam-packed, usually.
You are the most put together out of any of our friends. Without a doubt.
I appreciate that. I don't feel like I am.
Like, look at somebody like Joseph.
That's true.
He just plays RuneScape all day.
Bro, we should take the rest of the episode and just bash on Joseph because he doesn't listen.
He'll never know.
He'll never know, dude.
Where is Varrock?
I don't know. I appreciate... I mean, you're not really the only person in our group that said it. I'm pretty sure Ben has told me that before, that I'm the most put together. But sometimes it doesn't feel like it, because, I don't know, it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. That's why I don't do it.
Dang, Noah.
There's a reason I only make pizza rolls.
Bro, I was actually going to ask you, so I may as well ask you now. Since you have a car now, you want to start coming to the gym with me?
If my car functions, maybe.
By the way, I've upped my gym time to 6 days a week instead of 5.
Wow, gym rat.
1 rest day a week, let's go.
What a little gym rat.
Yeah. It's to the point where I don't dread it anymore. It's like, I'm like, I actually look forward to going to the gym. And as I'm there, I don't find myself, like, counting down the sets anymore. Like, I'm just kind of just lifting until I'm done.
Yeah.
Which I used to be like, okay, I have, like, 3 movements left and, like, 1 set of this and all this. And, I don't know, it was a little bit of a battle every time, but I'm getting to enjoy it a lot more.
I'm proud of you, bud.
Also, I don't know if I'll be, like, staying this long once I start going back to work, because I just don't know if I'll have enough time, but I've been staying, like, 2 hours every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's addicting. It's like fun.
Yeah, I guess. I hate it.
I think if you did it long enough, you wouldn't, because I hated it. I don't know if
I
that's.
just want to play Animal Crossing.
I don't know if that's just a me thing, but anyone out there who wants to get into working out but like doesn't like the idea of it, I think you should just go for it. Stick with it for at least 2 weeks consistently, you know, and then see if you still hate it. And if you do, I respect your decision.
Yeah.
But once you get past like I guess like the stigma associated with it, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. It gets pretty fun. But anyway, so let's I guess just talk about our actual idea of a topic for a few minutes. So we didn't know what to talk about initially, but now we've pretty much almost talked long enough.
Yeah.
So I just googled conversation topics, and I found this one page that says first date conversation starters. So we're gonna do that.
Okay.
Noah and I are on our first date this episode.
Oh wow. Yeah. If we ever get popular and then some fan artists find this episode, they're gonna make some nasty stuff.
What is it? Fanfic. Yeah, that's what it's called. I couldn't think of what it's called. We're gonna be in a fanfic, Noah, starting now.
No. Please. I'd rather not.
All right, question number 1. What is something not many people know about you?
That's a hard one, actually.
It is. I was thinking about it before, and I don't know if I've really come up with much. Bro, you sounded like a villager.
I really can't think of anything. I feel like most people know, unless it's like really specific stuff.
Yeah, I feel like you're a pretty open book. Like,
Yeah.
anything that you're feeling, you just lay it out most of the time.
I'm pretty open about stuff.
So I guess I would just have to answer it for myself then, right?
Hold on, I have a good one, but it's really specific, but it's funny. I have to look up the name, though.
Okay.
What is it called?
I don't know. Don't know what you're talking about, sir.
What is it called?
I don't know.
There it is.
There it is.
One of my favorite games growing up was Cartoon Network Speedway.
Never heard of it.
Cartoon Network Speedway is a kart racing video game released for the Game Boy Advance in 2003.
Okay.
Metacritic gave it a 39%. Emulator Online gave it a 1.5 out of 5. And then the Google results, 95% liked this video game. So
that's not very consistent.
Yeah, that is. The first two are pretty consistent, and the second one is like everyone loves it. What I imagine is that video game nerds don't like it because it was bad, but then anyone who played it as a kid loves it. It is probably the worst Mario Kart clone to ever exist. It's just bad and cheaply made. However, it's a game that I played a lot as a kid, and I played it with my cousin because he also had it. And we weren't privileged enough to just have Mario Kart on the Game Boy.
Mario Kart, dude. Oh.
Yeah, I still don't own it for the Switch for some reason. I'm thinking about just dropping $60
Might have to cop. Might
Bro,
have
you
to
might-
use your
you-
Trump bucks.
You might have to get a Switch.
Fat chance, bud.
I know that you would like playing Animal Crossing. It seems like a game that you would really enjoy.
I think that's what I'm afraid of.
You're afraid of sinking tons of hours into Animal Crossing?
Hey, that could be my what's something not many people know about you thing. I don't like wasting time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I know that.
Yeah, you do.
But not a lot of people do.
Another thing I was thinking about while you were talking, that sounds bad. That makes it sound like I wasn't listening. I was listening. And if I wasn't listening well enough, well, then I'll listen when I edit. But I was homeschooled. I feel like a lot of people know that, but you know there might be some out there that don't. So yeah, that's another thing. But yeah, I used to be a big gamer. I don't know if I would even say gamer because most of what I played was Minecraft, but I played it a lot. Like, yeah. I cannot even explain how many days I've spent playing that game. Like, total playtime, man.
It's through the roof.
Probably a few months.
That's probably accurate, yeah.
Not even gonna lie. Like,
I would say mine is probably the same, but a little bit less than yours. Like, it's probably a couple months as well, but
yeah,
probably a little bit less.
You didn't play as long, right? Because I started in...
You started earlier than me, but I feel like I played consistently longer than you did, if that makes sense. Because I feel like you stopped for a while there, and I really didn't.
Yeah.
So, honestly, we've probably played around the same amount, but
do you think that time, like, basically since I've stopped playing a lot, makes up for the time that you didn't play?
I think so. Because during the time that you were playing and I wasn't, I was watching copious amounts of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So, I was playing, basically.
I feel you.
I knew everything about the game. I was following all the updates and stuff like that. Bro, I remember when 1.2 came out. You know what came out in 1.2?
No. No idea.
Tripwire hooks.
Yeah.
Bro, that's OG.
You know what came out in 1.6?
What?
Horses.
No, I think that was 7.
Or was it 7? I couldn't remember if it was 6
I think
or
it
7.
was.
1.7 had just happened when I started playing. And I remember everyone was like freaking out about the new horses and stuff, and I was like, so that's not normal. Alright, let's answer like 2 more of these questions and then I'll be content. What are you most...
Hold on, really quick. This is about Minecraft, but I want to say something because this applies to other things. It's very interesting when you look at something like... I would say when I really started playing, by like, you know, actually playing, was around 1.9. Because, I mean, there was a year in between 1.8 and 1.9.
Yeah.
Like, it was a long time because, you know, Mojang was acquired by Microsoft and all this stuff. So they had legal stuff to take care of, and it's respectable. And I think the jump from 1.8 to 1.9, taking that long, really let me experiment with everything prior a lot more. And ever since 1.9, stuff has just been coming out, you know?
Uh-huh.
And, like, I'm still somewhat confused as to how the ocean works. And that was, as of this latest update, 3 updates ago. Like...
What are you talking about?
Like, remember in 1.13 when they redid the ocean?
Yeah.
Update Aquatic?
Yeah.
There's ways to farm tridents. I have no idea how.
I get you.
I don't know how common the ships are. I don't know how many chests spawn in each ship. I think it can be up to 3, but I don't know if it's guaranteed. Like, there's so much I don't know.
I don't have a very high understanding of anything past 1.13.
Yeah, and like
And I would say including 1.13. But
1.2
1.12 and before, like, I had down like the back of my hand.
10, 11, and 12 all go together for me. It's hard for me to keep track. When did polar bears come in?
11.
Can you tell me that?
10. 11.
I think
it was 11. 10?
No,
No,
I'm pretty sure it was 10.
It was 10.
11 was the mansion.
11 was wasn't 11 the Frostburn update? That was like the name of it.
I'm pretty sure that was 10. See, that's what I'm saying. Because
point proven.
11 was when they added the mansion and the Illagers.
Okay.
I've been to like 2 mansions ever. Like, it's so weird that all this content is like put in the back of our heads because we were so used to 1.8.
Yeah.
And then 1.9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They all just came out. The one that I know the most about recently is 14 because that's the one I've kept up with. 15 I knew a lot about because I kept up with it and I experimented with the bees a little bit more recently. 1.16 I know a ton about because I've... Bro, the bees, they're so fun. You got to get on and just screw around with them in survival for a little while. They're really fun.
I don't get why vegans don't eat honey.
Because to harvest honey, you have to harm the bees. Trust me.
No. I thought...
Smoking the bees harms them.
I thought it didn't... Is that the only way to get honey?
I mean, you could just crack open the hive, but that's destroying their home.
I don't know, bro.
Regardless, you have to get inside the hive, and that's their home.
Vegans are whack. I like chicken.
Vegans are whack. Bacon's good.
All right. To all you vegans out there that aren't listening, I'm joking. I love you, but I like chicken.
Chicken is pretty good.
That's never gonna change. So I'm sorry.
I've got some chicken right here. Actually, it's in a box.
I've got some chicken in the kitchen that I just cooked for tomorrow, and it's laying on the stove cooling because it's freaking 8 million degrees.
Get us through like 2 or 3 more.
Yeah. What are you most passionate about?
It changes. I would say at the moment the group channel.
Okay.
But I think overall music.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What were you thinking? My answer would be.
I thought you were gonna say something along the I thought you were gonna say something. Shut up. I thought you were gonna say something along the lines of making people happy or entertaining people, because that seems to be like your general idea of like what you want to do in life. I mean, what you want to accomplish.
Yeah,
you know.
I guess that's true.
I think you even said.
I thought you meant like a project.
Well,
or something.
I get it's an interpretable question. I feel like that's kind of part of it. How you interpret it.
Now that I know that, I would say that is the answer. Yeah, but if we're talking about like a tangible thing, then music. I mean, music isn't necessarily tangible, but you know what I mean.
I feel you. Now I want to say music. I wasn't thinking music. I love making videos. Just finishing a video that you made, especially all on your own, and then just watching it back, seeing all the memories you made while creating the video, and all the work you put into it pay off. It's really satisfying.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
that's part of what I want to experience with our group channel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys enjoy when we do actually start releasing videos on that channel, because they are in the works and we are planning them now.
I don't know, just generally the thing that makes me happiest is like accomplishing things.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like super, super general. But once you put a lot of work into something and then you get to look back and just embrace it, it's such a wonderful feeling. It's like like Thanos when he collected all of the Infinity Stones and freaking fought all 900 Avengers and then snapped and they all died, and then he, sat on that hill or whatever and looked back on a grateful universe or whatever, however you put it. It's like that.
Yeah.
But like without the mass murder.
Yeah. Pretty good.
That's by far the best analogy I've ever given in my entire life.
All right, hit us with one more.
What makes you laugh out loud? Wait, should I go down the line or pick a different one? Do you like that question?
That one's kind of stupid.
Okay. I was gonna say, what do you like to cook the most, but you don't cook?
Mac and cheese.
What was your... No, that's kind of stupid too. Hold on, we gotta click on more items, and it's gonna take me to the website where it's not freaking...
Just go with that last one you said. What is your favorite?
Huh? What it...
You
what
said,
is
what is your...
Oh, what was your favorite thing to do as a kid?
Oh, I know the answer to that immediately.
What would that be?
Playing with Legos.
Ooh, that's a good one. I think I played with Lincoln Logs more.
Lincoln Logs were pretty good.
Lincoln Logs were fire. Except...
Bro, Lincoln Logs and Legos, we were born to play Minecraft.
Yeah, that is incredibly true.
We wanted to build with blocks desperately.
I don't know. I had a pretty dry childhood.
I mean, mine was pretty dry as well.
No. I know exactly what it would be. My favorite thing to do as a kid. So, you all know the WWE, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know how they make action figures for the dudes, the wrestlers?
Yeah.
And they have, like, the rings and, like, the little mini title belts for them and everything.
Yep.
I played with those constantly. And I had my own, like, you know how they have a full storyline if you actually continuously watch it and everything?
Yeah.
And, like, the rivalries and everything and, like, the pay-per-view schedules. I had all of that, like, as a kid.
Really funny.
I had a written, like, pay-per-view schedule for, like, events, and I would actually make them happen. And I would do, like, this person would have the title belt and everything. And I had my own continuous story.
That's really funny.
And it was it's so fun.
That's really cool. I think I have something to change mine as well. I think my favorite thing to do as a kid was swim.
Really?
Going, and specifically, this is a very specific thing, but I mean, it's the answer to the question. Swimming in my grandparents' pool in Florida with my cousin.
Okay.
That was my favorite thing to do ever. And if you want a more general answer, Legos. And if we combined them, I would bring Legos into the pool and get yelled at.
Legos in the pool.
Yeah, I also would never do that today.
You were making underwater bases as a kid.
Yeah, bro. Sand everywhere.
Good times, dude.
Yep. Well, bud, I think this has been a pretty good episode.
Bud, it's been a pretty good episode. I'm making that compilation. I think,
dude, it's every time.
I think that's the second time you said it this episode.
Have I?
Yeah, cause I think it was like toward the middle. I can't remember how you said it. I think you were like, so far it's been a pretty good episode or something like that.
Bro, I'm just tired. I want to go to bed.
If any of you viewers want to sign up to watch every episode back and give me timestamps on when he says that, that would be greatly appreciated.
We'll make a compilation.
I guarantee you I could get to do that.
Yeah, you definitely could. Bleep her name out again.
No, because I'm asking her for something.
She'll know we're talking about her.
I mean,
Bleep her
yeah.
name out.
You're right. Ribbit.
The only time she ever gets her name talked about is when she's in the episode. Every other time it gets bleeped. No free clout.
We've said her name in the past though.
Go back and re-upload them with edits.
That is so extra.
Yeah, it is. Are you ready to play the final notes, brother?
All right. I forgot about that. I have a hamper in front of my piano. Good lord.
Thank you for watching, everybody. This has been episode
27.
That's what I said.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify. That's the thing you can do, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever else there is, follow Descant.exe on Instagram. Follow at Eli Benjamin 26 on everything, and at Emeraldton on what, Instagram and Twitter, I guess.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeehaw. Have a good day.
Yes. Thanks everybody for coming. Bye.
Bye bye. Give me a key, Noah.
Let's say D sharp.